So sit on something tall if you need to, so your knees can relax somewhat and your spine can be tall also and not rounded back. So that pelvic tilt, I like to just review that with you. You don't need to sit cross-legged. You can sit on your knees or extend legs. Anything is uncomfortable, please take care of yourself and choose what's best for you today. That is my motto. Go ahead and close your eyes. Just take a little shrug of your shoulders on your inhale, and then exhale and let your shoulders float down. Relax. Maybe just rock the head side to side, drop one shoulder and then the other. Take note of how you're feeling today, a little scan of your body, just noting any areas that need that special attention or that you need to pay attention to the practice. Moment to kind of turn away from the busyness of your day. Your eyes be soft. Let the jaw be soft. You can rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth, just behind your teeth, and that just kind of helps loosen things up and make space between your teeth. So on that steady rhythm of your breath, make it as big as you want to. Big as is comfortable. And as you get into that rhythm, maybe let your exhales just be a little longer. As we tap into our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the slow down part of our nervous system, the relax and digest, giving your body time to slow down, blood pressure, heart rate, breath. Just see how you're feeling. Let your body just know, oh, it's okay. Now let's settle down. This is the time for the practice. So we're at the present moment. Just do that centering breath and use our arm movements. Now take those hands out to the sides. On your inhale, raise the arms up and the elbows up about shoulder height. And as you exhale, float the arms down. Just find your rhythm here. Just let this be a relaxing thing. You can take it a little bit slower now. And one last time. Okay, a little turn of your head side to side. Find some movement. You can open your eyes whenever you're ready. Back to center. Let's just take a nod. Your chin toward your chest. Take that little tuck. Take that little lift of your chin. Our spine still stays tall. Let's take a circle now. A couple circles maybe, just kind of connecting those areas. And within your range of motion, of course, not causing pain in your neck if it's better. Just do a side to side. That's 3, and we'll just go 3 the other way. And back to center. Okay, a little shrug again. And roll the shoulders forward and roll them back, kind of opening and closing here. So the arms, shoulders open out. And then bring the arms forward, kind of a tray position, take them back. That way. One last time here. And arms to center. I'm just going to move my block here. Uncross your legs and cross them the other way if you have them cross-legged. You might find a cross-legged seat here. And we'll just add our hips into this. So we're going to just draw our heart forward. So we're going to kind of feel what our cat-cow is from this position. So the heart draws forward, and then we're rounding back, tucking our chin. Back to center. Let's take an elbow to one side. Take a lean that way. So we get that lateral movement here. And back to center. Okay, heart comes forward. Take it to one side. Elbow round back. Don't forget to keep the breath going here. Just keeps you on track a little bit. Or if you become overwhelmed, just find that breath again. It might just be that you forgot. And take it around the other way. Let's change it up here. Opposite shoulder comes forward, and then round, come into that cow, and then the other way. So just the opposite rather than how many you're kind of a little twistier. Or if that's too confusing, just do what we were doing. One last time around here. Come back to center. We're going to bend our knees now here. Drop them to one side. Little windshield wiper movement here. Side to side, and then take their knees to one side, or drop the knees. And if you can kind of open them out here, as I'm doing, and we'll begin a little twist movement here. So, and just back and forth. Back to center. Let's just switch sides now. Kind of shake things out. So just let your legs open a bit and then drop your knees. You can, and sometimes sitting on something or having a blanket here. So I'm just going to get that twisting movement again here. Taking it into an open, and still it's a pretty open twist. So follow with your gaze. And back to center. Legs extend out. And then take your hands behind. I'm going to kind of turn this way now, to the side. So I'm going to take my hands behind, take a shrug of the shoulders. My fingers are pointing toward my hips, or they can turn out or even backwards. So whatever's comfortable for you here. That shrug, that heart draws forward, lengthen the spine, maybe lift the throat, and maybe flex the feet here. It's kind of a modified tabletop, sort of a little back bend. And then go ahead and relax and just drape yourself forward. Let your knees be soft. Let your head rock side to side. Let's take those arms back again. We haven't done anything with our wrists. Let's just kind of clasp your wrists or your fingers and then find some twisting movement with your wrists. And then change the clasp of your hands and do it the other way. And then shake those out. We're going to do a little stretch. So one arm is going to come forward, palm is up, elbow can be bent. Other hand is just going to draw those fingers back. So you're going to get this nice stretch of your carpal tunnel area. Nice breath through that forearm there. Feel that nice big stretch. And then kind of shake that out. Take it to the other side. Arm is bent or straight. Palm is up. Find that stretch. A nice steady rest. And then go ahead and shake it out. Make fists. Take your backs of your palms together, backs of your hands together, and then open and close. So open and close. Flex those wrists away from each other. And then on the next time, just take the arms back. Nice big stretch. Almost another part of your forearm here. And shake it out. Now I'm going to have my knees bent here. We're just going to do a little bigger tabletop. So press into your feet. Press into your hands so that the hands can be, again, adjusted according to how your shoulders feel. So next inhale, lift those hips up. So you're pressing into the hands, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips. Maybe your gaze goes up to the sky. Just don't let your head flop back. One more breath. And exhale. Take it down. Now let's just take our legs forward. Soles of the feet come together. Knees relax. And kind of bounce them a little bit if you like. Or just have something propped up. If you can sit nice and tall, maybe grab your shins here. And exhale, come into a forward bend now. So legs can be extended out here as well. You just want to open your legs out a bit and stretch them out. Whatever you find comfortable here. And inhale, come back to center. I'm going to stretch my legs a little wider now. Here, I'm going to face you guys. Both legs stretched out. And then I'm going to bend my left leg. So the foot comes in, thigh comes in, or foot comes into the thigh. My hand goes to the outside of that left hip. From this other leg, point your toes, your right leg, and let's just come into a side plank here, just a different version. Find a nice stretch, lifting your hips, reaching your arm out, maybe reaching it over your ear. Maybe find some movement here, and then Take it down. Bring your legs to center, kind of shake them out, and we'll just do that other side. So switch your legs, right foot to the inner thigh. My right hand is by my right hip. Pointing my left toes, coming up into that side plank. You can look up for a moment, look up at your hand. Maybe take that over your ear and look down. And then on your exhale, kind of bring the arm down, come down to a seat. And make our way down to our hands and knees. And let's take our toes back to the end of your mat. For child's pose, so ease down, take whatever pose works for you. You know, have the hips higher if you need. And rest on your forearms, or the hips can go down toward your heels. Maybe just rest here on your forearms, shake out those hips. And inhale, lengthen those arms forward. Big exhale, keep that length of your spine. Inhale. Come all the way up now to all fours. Just take a cat cow or two here from a bigger one from our whole spine. Think about broadening the collarbones and broadening the shoulder blades. Now coming back to all fours. Let's just take left toes back, right arm forward. From here, you can lift that back leg up. Finding our spinal balance, I call this. This is bird dog pose, if you've heard it maybe in fitness classes. Real spine strengthener, really good whole body workout there. It'll take us to the other side. Switch sides now. Start with the toes touching. If that feels best for you, keep it there. Or take the other option and don't sink down into your shoulder on that supporting arm. You can also use this for wrists rather than flapping. One more breath. Exhale. Now shake it out. Okay, back to the other side, lengthen out. We're going to take that flow. Other side, lengthen. And take it back to center. And let's take it back to child's pose again, or you can just sit back on your knees if you like. Kind of roll out your wrists a little bit, and even maybe kind of clasp the hands behind you and just reach back. So get that opposite stretch from what we've been doing, and a little back bend, a little stretch of your shoulders, maybe here. Couple breaths there. And then exhale. Let's take it back to child's pose one more time. And then inhale, come forward into a kneeling plank. So we're coming forward more. Long line from my knees to the crown of my head. Exhale, take it back. Find this look. Feel that stretch of your spine all the way from your tailbone. Maybe take a little push up here. Small arm strengthening. Lower all the way down this time. Go ahead and take your arms alongside your body. Touch your chin or your forehead to the floor. Kind of rest, shake it out a little bit. Then inhale. Let's keep the arms alongside, keep them there, I guess. And then lift those legs as well. So find a locust pose here. The pelvic area, lower abdomen is pressed down into the mat as you lift away and just rest. Turn your head to one side. Shake out that tension if you've created any tension. Next, come back to center. You can stay with that option. You can take cactus arms, so 90-degree bend of my arms here. Next, inhale, lift and lengthen. Crown of the head is just following your spine. One more breath here, big breath. Then go ahead and float down and rest your head. Maybe turn your head to the other side here. Okay, back to center. Hands under our shoulders. Go ahead and push back. Come up to all fours. Have your hips over your knees. And the hips stay over our knees as we walk our arms forward here into a kneeling dog. So a nice stretch from the hips that they stay over the knees. And then just lower yourself between the biceps, maybe your head, your shoulders, head between the shoulders. Rest your forehead on the floor or a block. This is just too much. Next inhale. And then walk yourself back up. Let's just take a little cat here. Arch back up into that cat pose. And then find the seat. So I'm going to go ahead and just have us roll down to the floor now. Grab the strap, grab the block if you need them. The strap you probably will need. From here, for now, let's just have our feet bent so we're in that, we're ready for a bridge pose. So feet are hip distance here, and press into your feet as you lift up those hips. Keep the knees right over the feet so here they're not splaying out. Tuck the shoulder blades under your back. Maybe clasp your hands here. Or if this is too much, just float down and maybe come up again into this pose. And go ahead, release those hands. Then bring your knees toward your chest. Hands on your shins. You can lift your head up here to roll up into a little ball if you like, or you can leave your head down on the mat. And let's just change things up. The legs go overhead, flex your feet, arms go overhead. And exhale. Take the feet down, grab your strap down. I'm just going to wake up this one more time here. So grab your strap. I'm going to put the strap over the ball of my left foot. Other leg, your foot can stay down, your leg can extend out, let that heel be heavy, feel that heaviness on the floor. And just for a moment, you can kind of hang on each side of the strap here. Try not to pull your leg toward you, but just let the weight of your arms and your breath help here Maybe finding a little more length, and you can always soften that knee. And then move the strap to the left hand if you're on that side. Same side hand here. I'm going to extend my right arm out, palm down, and then I'm just going to drop that leg opening, externally rotating that left leg. Try to keep the pelvis steady, so if you need to bend your other knee and just kind of cobbler's pose it out with that knee drop out, so you have a little leverage there. And maybe look away from that leg, find length and stretch. Just not flopping it out to the floor. Bring it back to center. Extend that other leg, and then you can take the leg across the other way. Feel that stretch on the IT band here. You can pause, not very deep into this other rotation, and just feel that stretch, and then maybe take it down if you like a little deeper. Don't just dive to the floor though. And then again, you're looking the opposite way, over your shoulders. I'm looking over my left. One more breath here. Come back to center. And then remove that strap. So shake it out a little bit. Cross that ankle over your thigh. And find a supine pigeon here. So just whatever is good for you. You want to just leave your foot on the floor, the ankle crossed. Encourage that knee to move away from you, not pressing, not pushing it. Or you can bring those knees now a little closer for a little more sensation. Ankle engaged of that crossed leg. Spine is still long here. Nice full breaths. And you can take a little movement here, a little circling one way and circling the other. Go ahead and release that. When you're ready here, shake that leg out. Bring your other leg. So right leg on knee, opposite leg, whatever you haven't done yet. And I'm going to extend the leg out, or I can move the knee down. So again, both arms on the strap. Let the weight of the arms pull the leg maybe into a little deeper stretch. I'm not trying to crank those hamstrings. Cranking doesn't work. Ease into it. Just let gravity help and the breath help. Grab the strap. You want to have that leg pretty straight. I'm going to go ahead and bend this other leg and have it out. So as I drop to the external rotation on the right leg, I'm going to look away. And I have that leverage here with this knee here, this leg. Nice breath here. Try to have that leg as straight as you can. And that's the purpose of the strap. So you can hold the strap wherever it's easiest for you to reach your foot. Back to center, bring that leg up. Go ahead and extend that leg now, the other leg. And switch hands on the strap, find that stretch in the IT band. And just pause there just for a couple breaths. And maybe dive down a little deeper. As you're ready, or you can stay up higher. Just whatever is for you today, the best for you. Strength of your belly, come back to center. You can unleash that strap. Cross the ankle over the thigh. And those options of just simply laying the ankle across the thigh, maybe encouraging this, in my case, the right knee, moving away from me, but just isometrically moving it that way. And the other option, just drawing either a hand behind the thigh or in front of the shin. Drawing the knees in closer, keeping the spine long here. And don't make it too static. You can find little circles here. Couple more breaths here. As you're ready, go ahead and uncross your leg. Kind of just shake things out here. Your legs move a little bit. Kind of crisscross those legs. Just get that opposite stretch here. Time for Shavasana. So I always kind of transition from cobbler's pose to cobblers, just soles of my feet touching, my eyes open, but you can just take it straight out, extend the legs or bend the knees and lean the knees together. Shoulder blades under your spine. Just let yourself melt and quiet down again. And notice how you feel. Wiggling the fingers and toes or wiggling fingers and toes here, just a little wake up. Turn to one side and just help yourself up with your top hand. Let your head come up last. That seated position, your hands at your heart center. Just for that little vow of gratitude for the practice and for all of you participating, and a little pat on the back for yourself for taking care of yourself today. Have a great rest of your day.